today. Welcome to this space. It's not a space for urgency, for demands, or looping questions asked out of desperation. This is a field of calm resonance, truth, and conscious choice. If you're here to truly witness yourself, to activate your own healing, and to walk deeper into your own path, then welcome. If you're here just to grab answers without presence, this is not the space for you. The space is clean. I broadcast from presence, not performance. Only those meant to hear me can. My field is not open for feeding, scanning, or mimicry. No desperation enters. No confusion sticks. I speak, and what needs to lands. All else slides off unreceived. Welcome. If you're in here for real guidance and exchange, I hold space for respect, generosity, and true connection only. During the lives, I do run a super clean boundary around looping energy. When somebody asks the same question over and over again, it tells me they're not present, and I won't read from that space. Not everybody is going to get a free reading because I am not a vending machine. I don't promise readings. I only read when there's resonance in the now moment. So if you're looking for something deeper, I do offer paid sessions. Happy to send you the options. If you're sincere, show up with real energy. You listen, you receive. Sometimes I will read, sometimes I don't. Sometimes your message is in somebody else's pull. It is not personal, it's energetic. For those of you who want a guaranteed reading, my paid options are up on the screen. Otherwise, enjoy the vibe. No pressure, no begging, no loops. And let's just set the quick ground rules because that was a big word salad. Post your question once. I read them all. Repeating or spamming won't get you answered faster. It just gets you muted or booted. So let's keep the chat clean. And for those of you who are looking for the free reading is a general reading. That's the ground rule I have here. I don't answer any relationship readings or any relationship questions. Ex-chasing, do they love me? Or am I going to reconcile? On the free, those readings are available for you in the now moment. All you have to do is either give me a $5 equivalent or the Galaxy coin, or just hit me at PP. Otherwise, just limit them to free questions. If you want to go a little bit deeper, it's 2 Galaxy coins, equivalent of $10, and that is for a multi-deck question, and where we can go a little bit deeper. And so with that, who's got a question, please put it into the comment window. And let's see what we have. I took about a 5-day break just to work on myself. Even though I'm up here helping people, I have to help myself sometimes too. So with that, let's see who's going to be the first person to ask a question. Yes, Bella, you can have a general reading. Let me just clear the energy on the deck, and let's see what we have for you. And so just bear with me, everybody. And thank you for the rose. I appreciate that. And so just remember, everybody, the biggest ground rule: post your question only once. I do read them all. Repeating or spamming doesn't get you answered faster. It gets you muted. So let's see what we have for Bella. Spirit, please clear the energy on the deck. And for Bella, Spirit saying right now there's going to be something coming in that's going to require for you to really be in your head, in your strategic portion. So whenever this comes in, this energy comes in, make sure you're not reacting, but actually responding. So think about things before you say them, probably for the next 2 weeks. This is coming in. I hope that makes sense for you. And Arena, let's see what we have for you. And Spirit, clear the energy of this deck, please. And absolutely appreciate anybody who has sent those roses. Thank you, Bella. I very much appreciate it. Money has been tight for me too. So Spirit, what do we have for Narina? So Narina, we got a few cards that threw out here. Spirit's saying for you, we have a couple things going on. You've got to release whatever expectation you have because it's holding you back. You've got to clear this energy and let it go. If you don't let it go, it's going to be a big obstacle, but Spirit says you can overcome it should you be able to release those expectations and clear the energies. I hope that helps you. And let's see what we have here too. So bear with me. And for everybody out there, just a quick ground rule, please only post your questions once. I do read them all. Repeating or spamming doesn't get you answered faster, it just gets you muted. So let's keep that chat clean. And if you feel the urge to hit the gift button, it's definitely appreciated. So let's see who we have here. Bear with me while I look through. So Liz Dells, let's see what we have for you. Liz Dell, Spirit saying for you, you need to be guided by your heart, not by your head. So you've got to let go of logic and rationality. And it means you've got to go in and heal your heart. I have a lot of those healings over on my YouTube channel. Go over to Silver Spiritual and look at heart opening healings. That's what you're going to need at this now moment. And let's see who else I have. Dorothy 79. Let's see what we have for you. Spirit, clear the energy of the deck. Dorothy 79, we have here. And for you, Spirit is also asking you to open up your heart, but you also have to get up and move and clear some energy. So I feel you have a very similar message that Liz got, and I think this is also a collective message that you really got to get up, move, get that stagnant energy out, start moving your body, start grounding, start getting things together, and opening your heart a little bit more. Sometimes when we see things come up on two reads, even after you shuffle the deck, that means it's a collective thing. So with that, and awesome Virginia lady, I appreciate that. See, so for everybody who's wondering about how good the light language is, Virginia lady got a job after listening to my light language multiple times. I am so happy and so proud of you that you did the work and you showed up. Great work, Virginia lady. And so with that, and Dorothy, thank you for the roses. I appreciate that as well. And Ken, did you have a question? And for everybody who is just joining, I'm just doing general readings for free today. Any relationship readings, they're going to be paid readings. The menu's up on the top screen here, which is it's a $5 donation either through Galaxy Coins or hitting me up in PP. And if you want to go for a deep dive, it's 2 Galaxy Coins or a PP, and it doesn't have to be a Galaxy Coin. You could do whatever the TikTok equivalent of $10 is. I'm not exactly sure. They change it up all the time, but I'll see it in the screen. And yeah, a lot of us are in that space, Liz. It's I've been out for a week because I've been working on my own space with the same issues. So that's why you haven't seen me on here a lot. It's not for any ban or anything. You can see me again. It looks like I got frozen there for a second. And so how are you doing, Nox Divinus? And Virginia lady, thank you for the sunglasses. I appreciate that. And let's see if anybody has some questions here. So if you do have a question, please do put it into the chat window. And for those of you who are interested in getting a light language healing, I don't know if you've seen on my profile, but I put up a special. And the special that I put up was I usually have just a mini and a full light language healing, and then the Zoom light language healing. I put in a smaller option, which is my new moon special. It's $44, and what you get there, is a shorter. It's up to about 6 minutes worth of light language. Plus, you get some cards of guidance and generally a channeled picture to help you with that. If anybody is looking at a great way to go in but not go crazy in, it's going to be a little bit more than my mini, but a lot less than my full. So if anybody is interested, that special's on for the next 2 weeks while the new moon is there. And for you, Ken, let's see what we have in your energy right now. So just Spirit, please clear the deck. And Nox Divinus, thank you for the rose. I appreciate that. So Ken, let's see what's in your energy at this point. Spirit, What do we have for Ken today? No, I don't want half the deck. Please clear the energy of the deck. Only want one or two cards. And Nox Divinus, I don't do any relationship questions. That falls under relationship questions. That would be a $5 read. And those aren't on on the free ones. They just take a lot of energy out of me. So for you, and this is for Ken. Spirit's saying it's time to clear out your seventh chakra, and it's your crown. It's up here. So what you got to do is kind of a crown healing here. You're trying to get some information in, but it's coming in a little bit cloudy and distorted and foggy. And Spirit's saying just do a crown healing. I have a few on my YouTube channel, which is right here, the same name. Just look for this logo. I'm sure you can find some others also on TikTok. But just make sure you work on that. And so with that, please do make sure you are liking, following. Yeah, if you're interested, just like I say, you can hit me up in PP or just like a Galaxy coin or the equivalent of $5. Anything that has to do with opposite sex relationship. Do they love me or do they care? Are they interested? That takes a huge amount of energy. And so for me, it's just been draining me too much, and that's why I charge for that. So with that, let's see who else. Yeah, and Ken, you can clear that confusion pretty easily within yourself by just setting the intention to clear that. But I would go look at some healings. There's tons on YouTube. I have a bunch. Whatever you feel aligned to for crown, it's what you need at this now moment. And with that, let's see who else we do have here today. And while some new people are joining, I'll put my couple ground rules up. Right, the first one is just post your question once. I do read them all. Repeating or spamming doesn't get you answered faster. It gets you muted. If you do want a guaranteed reading, if you want to skip the line right now, we don't have a huge line, so that's nice and easy. I do have some paid options. Otherwise, just enjoy the vibe. No pressure, no begging, no loops. For the free readings, I'm limiting it to only general questions. Anything relationship-wise, that's going to be a paid reading. It's a minimal payment of $5. It's just nominal. And so Vita Bella, I don't do. I'm glad you brought it up, but I don't do health in the way that you want to. I can pull a general card for your mom, but for health, I won't do. And the reason I won't do health, I won't do pregnancy, I won't do death, it's because the minute you ask somebody to provide you guidance with that, you can actually get stuck on a timeline because somebody gave you something on a card, and your timeline is changeable. So you can make it what you want. You just have to believe enough. So I hope that helps you. And so for you, Samantha, let's Star Northern. Will a new partner come in before the end of the summer? Well, that's not one I can answer, but what I can do is I can tell you what it is that you're doing in this now moment that is blocking love. And so Vita Bella, if you want one that's, I'll get you a card for her in a second, Vita Bella. So for Star Northern Ireland, Samantha, for you, there's two cards that pop straight out quickly. And the two issues I see with you, why you're not finding it, is that you're finding what you call inappropriate, which is age issue. You either feel too old or too young to date, and you're having issues with potential partners' ages that you've been attracted to. And the other one is you don't need to play games, right? And you're playing games, and so when you see these two, usually I make them like a loop because these are the things that keep you stuck all the time. And what is it really? The real issue is around self-worth. You got to work on your self-worth, your self-love, because until you pull that self-worth, self-love in, those two things are just going to keep tugging at you over and over again until you solve it, and you'll just keep on being stuck in the wheel. I hope that helps you. And let's see what we have for your mom. That's Vita Bella. And yeah, Susie, I'm well. I just been going through some stuff myself, and Like I say, even the card readers have to do their own healing, and they have to take time off here and there to be able to do that because we want to make sure the energy is always good when we're reading. So, Spirit, what is going on with Vita Bella's mom? Give me. So, the energies I'm getting here, which is interesting on your mom, is uh, somebody's upset, and it's upset about, it seems like a male figure, somebody who's bigger than life kind of personality, and that's what's causing things going on with her in that now moment. Hopefully that kind of makes sense to you, but that's the energies I'm picking up at that point, Vita. Seems to be man related or somebody with a very heavy masculine energy. It doesn't always have to be a man. Um, and Katie, can you have a card? Yeah, let's see what the spirit animals want to give you today, Katie. And thank you for the heart me and for everybody else who's donated. It's been very helpful for me. Had a huge amount of expenses coming up in the last month and a half. It's kind of melted me down a little bit because this is my only income. So Wasp Spirit, sometimes life stings a little bit, Katie. It seems like you're feeling the same sting that I've been feeling. And Spirit's just reminding you, yeah, life is going to sting every once in a while, but it's not going to stay. It's only temporary. Just you have to flow with it. I hope that helps you, Katie. And Dan McCrory, will you be becoming a best-selling author? Well, if you are, um, I expect a nice donation when you get that. So let's see what we have, Spirit, for Dan. Will he become a best-selling author? Don't forget us little people that have helped you out along the way. And just remember, belief is 90% of that. So Spirit is saying, night. Come on, Spirit, give me a real answer. And Spirit's saying maybe. And so why do I see these two things? It's because you're doubting yourself too much. You gotta really believe a little bit more, Dan McCrory. That doubt is gonna not be fruitful for you. You've got to find that belief in yourself. And Regina Edmonds, yeah, this whole job market is a horrible thing too. I'm feeling the same uh, pain as everybody else has. And yeah, money's tripped me up this past month and a half too. It's been just brutal. It's been one thing after another. And so, Regina, let's see when the energies are good. And Yvette, for the free ones, I don't do any reconciliation reach out. Those are paid readings, and they run $5. Let's see. General's all I do for free. And so everybody do bear with me. Just post your question once. I do read them all. Repeating or spamming won't get you answered faster. Spirit, come on. Give me a timeline for her for the job, for Regina, Spirit. All right, Spirit's being a little finicky. So spirits, the reason why is Spirit is saying morning, night, next full moon. It's a cycle. When you get morning and night, next full moon, it's telling you it's going to be at the end of the cycle, and that cycle is a bit off in the future. And why is it a bit off in the end of the future? Is because right now you still don't believe that you're worthy of that job, and you've got to really clear that cycle. I just put up a healing on TikTok. It's a light language healing. It's about resetting and getting out of that loop. That will probably help. It's about 20 seconds, maybe 30 seconds long. So please do that. And Dorothy, I just told you when you were on here, don't post your question more than once. I read them all. Repeating or spamming will not get you answered faster. It just gets you muted or push you over to the pay line because if you're really that desperate about a card, then you can pay $5 and skip the line. But that's not the way to get a card from me. I have a very strict boundary around it. And so, Crystal, let's see what we have for you. I feel this deck here has something. And so, Spirit, what is the energies for Crystal Woodyard? And for everybody just new on here, I'm going to post my ground rules one more time. Post your question only once. I read them all. Repeating or spamming won't get you answered faster. It does get you muted. So let's keep the chat clean. If you are desperate and want that guaranteed reading, I do have a skip the line option up on the top. That runs $5 through a donation through the TikTok gift system, or and usually that's a Galaxy coin or the equivalent, or you can hit me up in PP. Otherwise, for relationship readings too, those are also ones that are through the gift system. So for you, mysticism is coming up, Crystal, and what does that mean? It means that right now you're starting to go in through a spiritual awakening. However, you see the cloak there, that's the shadow. That's the shadow work that needs to be done. And Spirit's saying it's time to do the shadow work. I have tons of it up on my YouTube channel. It is called Silver Fox Spiritual, just like this channel. And Inner Child, if you haven't done it, is where we start. This Inner Child's also where we finish. We always go back to the Inner Child. And let's see who we have here. So Ocean Waves, Emily, thank you for the heart me. Let's see what we have. I feel you have a message from your higher self today, Emily. Let's see what we have. Yeah, it's not interesting truth. They're purposely making the job market awful because they want to keep things in very low vibration, because the lower vibration means you're easier to control. So for you, Emily, your higher self is saying, let your true colors show so your tribe knows how to find you. And what does that mean? It means start to clear out all the masks, all the untruths you've been told about yourself, that you tell yourself. Find yourself, find out who you are, sit with yourself in the dark for a while without any TV, without any social media, without anything, and yourself will come through, and it's time for it too. I actually had to do that this past week. Had to clear some stuff. Still working on clearing it all. And Susie, will you travel to Australia? You know, that's a choice. I'm just gonna ask the card yes or no, but this is a choice that you have to make. Cards aren't going to tell you. Spirit's saying soon the energies look good for you to travel there, but you have to choose to. And so with that, let's see who else we have. And probably only going to stay on for 45 minutes at most today. I'm just moving back into doing some lives. And so with that, please do make sure you are liking, following, sharing, and subscribing. And for those of you who are new to the channel, I don't actually guarantee everybody a free reading. I generally will feel into it. The reason being, I'm just not a vending machine. And if you're here just looking for a card and not being present, then I'm probably not the reader for you. You know, this field really doesn't sedate here. This channel is about waking you up. If you came here to feel better but not get better, probably not the right channel for you, because you know, if you're brave enough for the real stuff and you can handle a little sarcasm, this is a place for you. And I don't sell that hope in a bottle. I'm here to figure out why you keep drinking the poison. And you know, I've drank it too. And so, Stormy B, can you have a love card? Yeah, you can have a general love card. I'd be happy to give you one of those. Let's see which is calling me. I feel this deck here is calling me. So, and Crystal, honestly, I forgot by this point. When it comes and it goes when I channel. And I'll post the replay. So if you watch the replay a little bit later, if I stay under an hour, it'll be here on TikTok. If I go over an hour, it'll be on my YouTube reading. And so Spirit's saying to me, Storm B, that for you, the energy of love around you is non-committal, right? A very independent energy. And why? It's because you really don't feel ready to commit to your own self at this point, and you're not truly open to a commitment. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to be pulling in people who are very non-committal. What you need to do is figure out why that you don't want to commit. Why are you afraid of that love? Why are you afraid of being open and vulnerable? And when you do that, that's when things are going to change for you in love. So I hope that helps you. And for those of you who did get a reading, make sure you are liking, following, sharing, and subscribing. And if it landed, hit the gift button, because this is my only income at this point. And for those of you who missed it, I do have a new moon special for $44 for light language healing, which comes with a reading and with a channeled drawing. The information on that is in my pinned comments, so check my profile for that. And thank you, Susie. I appreciate it. And so, on God, Prince, will you get a financial breakthrough this month? I hope so. I'm going to pull a timing question, and Spirit's saying it's going to take a while, right? But the energies will start to get to you in the festive season, which is a couple months. So just be patient right now. See about why you're holding yourself back from getting a job and that financial breakthrough. Find out where it is that you don't feel worthy of it, and see if you can work on it during that time frame. I hope that helps you, Prince. And Miriam, I'm not sure what you're asking for. I don't know what you and the Idris ceremony happen. If you're asking about marriage, that's a paid reading, because relationship readings aren't part of the general ones. It's a $5 donation through the gift system on TikTok or PP. Yeah, that would be a paid reading. I state that clearly, that the free readings are general readings, and that falls under a relationship reading. I can just pull a general guidance card for you if you'd like. Those are free. And with that, please do like, follow, share. Yes, it's in my pinned comments. Hang on a second here. I can put it in here. If you bear with me, if you go to my profile, it's in there. Doesn't like me putting it in. It gets him really cranky. But here is the name to look for. It's the same name as it's the same name as my channel. Just put a paypal.me in front of it. And if you do choose to do a relationship reading, just hit me there and let me know, and I'll check it really quick, and I'll pull you a general while that is. So for F, Spirit, what advice do we have for F at this now moment? And Spirit's saying for you, music is something that's really calming and healing for you. It's one of your best medicines. So make sure you're always finding that music that really just lights you up, because this is going to be super helpful for you. And that's what's needed for you in this now moment. So while we're waiting on that, for everybody else, we are. And thank you, Crystal. I appreciate it. Okay, I just got something here, so bear with me. All right, so yeah, I see you wanted a relationship reading. If you let me know if you've run it through you can either run it through the TikTok gift system, the equivalent of $5, or through PP. Let me know. I'll check on that as well. And that'll tell me when something comes in. And so with that, I'm sorry, everybody had to quick get into my phone so I could get notices. But let's see if anybody else does have a question while we're waiting on Super One. You're asking for a number one, which is a relationship reading. And so those are paid readings. And why I have it up on the menu, if you look up there, it's in Galaxy Coins. It's $5 US, or through through the gift system through TikTok. You just something that's $5 worth. I'll see it directly on my screen once you hit the gift button. And at the same time, you could also choose PP, and the ID is silverfoxspiritual, all one word, as I have listed up above. So for anybody else who is just joining, I am doing free readings. There are limited free readings. Not everybody is going to get a read. However, I ask that you limit free readings to a general question, no relationship, or not a deep question. Deep questions and relationship questions are available, and they are up there on the menu. Right, a deep dive is one where you do multiple decks, so we can go in and really look at the question. And a 15 for which is 3 Galaxy coins for a healing, a light language healing. If you ever want to see what those are, I have about 600 of them for free over on my YouTube channel. And if you find that they're helpful, then you come for, I have many ones out there. I even just put a new special out for $44, which is somewhere in between the full healing and the mini healing, which will work for about a month and a half, almost 2 months. So it's something, if anybody wants something a little bit deeper, it's available just for the new moon. I put it out there for people to put an affordable option out there. At the same time, anybody who does want a reading, just put your question into the comments. I'll probably stay on for about another 5 minutes or so if it's still this quiet, and we'll go from there. And so with that, let's see who else has a question. I'm asking that you limit those questions to general questions only. And let's see where we are here. And I appreciate your truth. I appreciate the love. I appreciate all those hearts. Let's see if we have any more questions. If not, I'm going to pull a collective for everybody from the higher selves. Let's see what the higher self of the collective wants in this now moment to know. So bear with me while we spirit give me what it is that the higher self of the collective wants in this now moment to tell everybody here. And Spirit is saying the time is right. Seize the day and make progress on your soul path. And so what does that mean? So for everybody here, and especially since it's a new moon, a lot of people will say, oh, well, this new moon I'm releasing or I'm creating, but you don't do that unless you choose, right? And healing is all about choices. You have to make a choice to heal. And if you do make a choice to heal, the time is always right. Right. And this is what your souls, your oversouls, your higher selves, whatever you want to call it, they're telling you if you choose to heal, you choose to feel, you choose to move yourself forward, you will make that progress, but you have to choose. It all starts with that, the choice. So I hope that helps everybody in the collective. And hello, Mookie14. How are you today? I am doing some limited free readings and some paid readings here. For the free readings, what I'm asking is that you put in a general question into the comments. For the paid readings, the menu is up above of what I can do here during the live. It's 1 Galaxy coin, $5 for a relationship with a single deck. For a deep dive on any question, that's 2 Galaxy coins, or the equivalent of $10. And you can make it through PP or through the gift system in TikTok. And 3 coins is for a healing session if somebody wants a proper healing session. And so with that, if you have a question, just put it into the comment window. And if it's for free, please make sure that you are making it a general. So Donna, it's a great question. And there's no one answer to it. And the reason being is that a lot of the subconscious of the people in the entire globe, but specifically in that space, want that want that war for either reasons, and that's subconsciously, not consciously, but we manifest 99% subconsciously and 0.01% consciously. And why? It's because that our subconscious is keeping a lot from us because we're not aligned with it. When we're aligned, that's when you manifest. And sometimes that's really hard because there's a lot of trauma inside of that space. I can't give you an answer because that timeline changes every second, every choice. But for now, they all seem to want it. Not all, but the majority, because it's a collective decision. All war is a collective manifestation. So I hope that helps you. It's enough people have to change their subconscious, and that's not quite that easy because that requires a lot of healing. The best you can do is surround yourself with love. If you're in that space or in that area, or if you have anybody in that area, they just need to surround themselves with a lot of love to keep that overspill from hitting in those spaces. And I have a few friends that I know that are in that space, out in Syria, and they're not having a great time right now. And the best they can do is just keeping that same intention over and over again. And so with that, let's see if we have any other questions. If we don't, then I'm going to probably end it in a few minutes. Mookie wants to know, will there be an agreement made on your properties? Well, I hope there will. Believe that there will, Mookie, and let's see what Spirit says. And Spirit, will there be an agreement made on? And Spirit's saying right now the timelines are up and down. It has to do with a lot of beliefs here. You need to really focus on believing that they're going to be an agreement, and then it will. But right now there's a lot of choices, and the choices are moving timelines back and forth. And that's for you, Mookie. I wish I could tell you otherwise, but right now it doesn't look like there's a locked-in timeline yet on that. And with that, please do make sure you are liking, following, sharing, and subscribing. If these readings do land, hit the gift button a little bit, or book a reading. I have a special out there right now for healing. I might put a reading special out there as well. I'm toying with that idea, but let's see where we go with that. And for anybody else, if you are interested in getting a proper reading, send me a note at silverfoxspiritual@gmail.com, or just hit me with a DM, and my autoresponder will send you to a link where all my current prices are. And with that, let's see if we have any more people who are interested at this point in getting a free general reading. If they are, please put it in there now. Otherwise, I'm going to end it for the day. So with that, I'm only going on a short time today, not a full day. So no mucka would like a general reading. All right, let's see what we have for you. I feel it's going to come from the spirit animals. Let's see what they want to tell you in this moment. And spirit, what do the spirit animals want to say in this now moment? All right, that came out pretty quickly. So you got the elephant spirit. And so what spirit is saying for you, Nomaka, is you've got to learn from your past experiences. There's something that you're not seeing, and it's time for you to look at your past again, look at patterns, and learn from that pattern, because it's going to repeat again and over again until you properly get to that pattern and fix it from there. And so Uganda Gossip would like a card as well. I feel that you have a message here. So Mary, just hang on a second here and let's get you a card. All right, that came out pretty quickly, Mary. And for you, it's the spirit. Spirit is saying to you, it's time for you to really just start thinking on your feet. You're going to have to be really quick about something coming into you in the near future about a decision. Make sure that you are ready for it. And see who else was there. York B. Let's see what we have for you, York B. I feel it's an energy card for you. And blessings. Any relationship reading is a $5 donation. You can make it through the gift system or PayPal. All right, so let's see what we have for York B. York B, for you, it seems like you're still holding on to somebody, and Spirit's saying it's time for you to let him go. And I hope that makes sense. Please do make sure you are liking, following, sharing, and subscribing. And thank you for the heart me, both from Amanda and from York B. I appreciate that. Every little bit helps because this is my only income. And with that, let's see if we have anybody else joining. If you have gotten a card and you're not following, make sure you're hitting the following button there. Make sure you're following me. Make sure your notifications are turned on. And just a quick reminder that, the 2 ground rules I have are, you just ask your question only once, never more than once, because I see everything. And, you don't need to ask more than once. To me, it tells you you're not present. Repeating or spamming doesn't get you answered faster. It just gets you muted. If you really need an answer right away, I do have the skip the line and paid options. They're up on the screen, equivalent of $5, and that goes for any relationship. So if you're asking about somebody who, am I going to reconcile? Are they going to communicate with me? Do they love me? Those are not things I'll answer for free. Those are paid readings. I say it clearly up there, free and paid, and it's up on the menu, the equivalent of a $5 donation, or you can reach out to me privately and you can book a reading. And for the rest of you, just keep the questions to a general question for right now. That's what I'm doing for free. And with that, please make sure you are liking, following, sharing, and if it lands, hit the gift button. Let's see if we have any other questions coming in. And if not, I think I'm going to end the reading in about a minute. I'd like to thank everybody who has come and participated. I'd like to thank those who have hit the follow button. Make sure you have the notifications because I do go live quite a bit. And if you are looking for a healing, I do have a special. If you go look at my pinned comments, the special is up there in my pinned comments on my profile. And if you're looking for a reading, just send me a note at silverfoxspiritual@gmail.com or hit me up in DM. Any of the email stuff or other than here, the lives are all paid. And Charmaine, that's also, if you look up on the menu, that's a $5 donation through the gift system on TikTok or PayPal. And if you're interested, go ahead and do that, and then I will be happy to give you that information. Otherwise, it's just a general questions right now. It's ones that are healing what I'm looking for. It's for people who are looking to move forward with themselves. The X chasing takes a lot of energy out of me. And appreciate any gifts if you're enjoying hanging out. If you're not, that's okay too. And with that, I'm going to call last call. I am starting to drop a little bit on energy today, and so I'm just doing a short one. I will probably come back maybe later this evening or tomorrow for a short one. But please do make sure you're liking, following, sharing, and subscribing. Making sure that you're also looking at my healing channel. It's on YouTube. It's called Silver Fox Spiritual, where I have tons of free healings. If you find any of those free healings help, then maybe reach out for some of the healing specials I just put out for this new moon. With that, I thank everybody. Thank everybody who has donated. I appreciate you all, and we'll see you at the next live. Have a great day. Cheers.